Hello, welcome to another pick a card reading. So today it's a yes or no video regarding whatever question you might have in your mind, or maybe you have two different questions, one for each pile, right? So I'll try my best to give you an answers. And so for pile number 1 we have the card number 16 with eagle. And for pile number 2, we have the card 17 with Earth. You can find the timestamps below, and we're gonna start your reading. Oh, and there's also the pendulum after at the end, so let's see. So if you chose pile number 1, welcome. So the eagle always speaks about seeing something from a higher perspective, right? Seeing the big picture, soaring the skies, flying above. In this card in particular, you can see how she dives for the prey, right? So she had a goal in mind. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we have a different kind of eagle. The fire of rebirth. Reborn in the flames to gain new life. So maybe you are renewing your perspective. You are changing how you see things, right? You went from a normal eagle to some kind of phoenix, right? With all this fire, all this power, all this desire. Okay. Can you show us for this answer? And then we're gonna get tarot as well. Sadness. Sadness is an emotional cleansing process. If it appears in your dream, it signals that you are undergoing a healing phase. Sadness is not eternal, it is key to unlocking soul wounds. This dream encourages you to accept and release past pain, giving yourself the time and space to heal so you can welcome renewed vitality. So whatever is happening, regardless of being a yes or no answer, is something that is taking you through a huge transformation, right? And maybe more important than the final outcome is exactly this process that you are going through. Let's do the pendulum now and take the tarot after, just to confirm. For those who chose pile number 1, would this be a yes or no answer to the outcome of their situation, their question? Okay, we have no and maybe, so maybe not as an answer. Let's see what comes out in the tarot. we have the Tower, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. So it seems like you are leaving this situation behind, right? Something happened and it was sudden and threw you out of your comfort zone, but in the process of the whole fight, you also found yourself, right? You were reborn, you renewed yourself, reborn in the flames to gain new life. And that's what you're doing, right? You're just being like, okay, like this happened, it's sad, I'll process my emotions, but I'm also gonna walk away. So I think that the outcome, if you're still pondering, if you're still holding this cup here, the outcome is maybe not more of a negative answer, but that with the 8 of Cups here, it seems to be something good in the long term, even if it hurts now, even if now it's a sad experience to go through. In the long term, it's gonna be good for you because you have learned so much from it. And it was the trigger for this evolution, right? From the eagle to this fiery eagle. That's a great symbol, actually. What's coming after this phase? Like, what can you show us? Or why is this happening? Like, some guidance. We have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, Scarlet Coats. And we have Portal. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. So that's actually a very important point, right? Actually, two of them. Sometimes when we hit rock bottom or when something really shaken us deeply, it also awakens our power, right? It actually brings out all of this raw emotion and authentic expression that was locked down. So in a certain way, as sad as it is, or as sudden as it is, it's also an activation of who you are. And you can see this as a portal to a new life, right? People are portals. Situations that happen to us are portals. And it's up to us to decide how we want to enter it, because how we enter it defines the reality we will meet after. But for you, you have reward and wild card. So I think that by walking away, by accepting that this situation ends here, that it's a no wherever you asked, I think you'll have a brighter future ahead. Sorry, just fell. The future, what can you show us? Those who chose file number 1, once they go through this portal. We have the 10 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands. So to me, what these two cards symbolize is how the end of a cycle, right? The 10 of Wands, and then you go through the portal, how it leads you through a 3 of Wands, meaning you have been carrying something that we could almost say was chosen at a soul level, something that was sacred to you. This vision, this mission that you had, but it was weighing you down, right? You were not being able to delegate to someone else. You are not being able to ground yourself in order to have more internal structure that would allow you to keep on carrying it. You have been carrying it for way too long, right? And even if it's meaningful, after a while it gets tiring and you need to rest as well, right? So the question was, can you restructure this so that the burden can become a legacy, not a limitation? And when you go through this portal and when you activate your power and when you allow yourself to go through this eagle to this phoenix, then yes, you can. Of course, you can restructure it. Of course, you can go about it in a different way. Of course, that now you're going to be able to lead by example, that you'll be able to trust your ambitions, that you'll be able to have more maturity when designing your plans for the future. You'll be more aware of the opportunities that are available to you. You'll see the obstacles as wasn't that one of the messages here? You'll see the obstacles as opportunities for growth. Perhaps it wasn't here, but no, it wasn't here, sorry. But it's the sentence that came to my mind, so I thought I had read it. Obstacles as opportunities for growth, right? You accept your vision, but you also decide to pursue it from a different stance than the one you had before. So if you chose pile number 1, the answer is no, or maybe not. That's quite clear. But what's interesting here is how this question, this situation that you're asking about, works as a portal for you to have a different kind of clarity and a different kind of security and self-confidence that will allow you to execute whatever you want to execute in life without feeling like you're carrying a burden, basically. Let's get you just some advice messages. We have 25-25, spiritual insight. Seek deeper spiritual insights. They will illuminate your path forward. And that's connected to the ancient power, right? To reconnect with your essence, with your lineage. For those who chose pile number 1. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So this connects to the scarlet codes, to the feminine, right? To your intuition, to how you can connect to others and to the flow of universe through love. And one last message. Freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. So there you go. I think that you are going through an amazing portal of transformation. Remain grounded, remain aligned with yourself. Don't force an outcome, because what is happening for your own growth, and you are leveling up. That's quite clear. Yeah, this was your reading. I hope it was helpful. Don't hesitate to let me know in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, so if you chose pile number 2 with the card Earth, number 17, we're gonna get your answer, if it's a yes or a no card. I'm getting the Work Your Light Oracle because the Earth card usually is related to being a light worker, really being connected to all living beings. So let's just see what's coming out regarding that. Okay. We have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. We have Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And taking from here. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, and star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. I wonder if your question is related to your mission on Earth. Vacation. You will be traveling soon. Cool. I guess if that was your question, that's the answer. Anything else? And we have let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Okay. And before we do the tarot as well and go through these cards, I also want to do the pendulum for you. See what comes out. For those who chose spell number 2. Okay, so it's between yes and unknown. Which would make sense with the cards that we have here. The universe will catch you. You go first, right? To take the leap, to know that you are not alone, to know that you are following your mission, that you have trained for this before, right? You've trained for this jump so many times across so many lifetimes that you are ready and you can just trust and just jump for it, right? And here with star ancestors is this kind of lost wisdom because we don't really remember our past lives, we don't remember everything that we have learned this far, but at the same time it's kind of inherent, right? When we make a decision, that intuition is coming from somewhere, and it is our higher self, and it is all of the things that we have done and experimented and learned from that come in this kind of intelligence, right? So it might seem a bit fragile, a bit subtle sometimes, but it's such a powerful way of understanding where we should step next, right? And if you are going through a moment where you are not feeling ready to jump, take a rest. It's okay. Nourish yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your body, your emotional body, physical body, mental body, all of it. Rest. Soon you'll be traveling, soon you're gonna be jumping, soon you're gonna be leveling up, soon you're gonna be doing other things on a whole different level. So for now, rest and let go of everything that is not allowing you to level up. Let go of everything that is just making space, using up the space, right? And once you remove that, the universe can bring the new for you. Let's see with tarot as well. A lot of cards. Makes sense. We have an 8 of Swords. So I'm basically being shown everything you should be letting go of, right? We have these intrusive thoughts, this illusion that you have no power, no control over the situation, this feeling of over-analysis, these fear-based thinking, right? All the internal contradictions, all of that you have to let go of. This is when the ego says, oh, I can't do it, I can't take the leap. But it's because he wants to avoid the risk or the truth. As for the Four of Pentacles, you are protecting yourself too much. You are too afraid of the jump. You are holding too tight to what you have when you have to learn to let go. This over-attached to your own security is making you vibrate in a frequency of control, not trust. But you should be trusting because the universe has your back. I want to put it in the front so we can realign things. You go first, you trust first, the universe will catch you. And here with this Three of Swords is like this heartbreak, this grief, this emotional pain. You have to let go of all of this, right? Feel the feelings and let them leave. An interesting thing about this card, since you have the swords as the intellect and the heart as the emotions, the emotional body, it can also be seen as the burning of false narratives to uncover your soul truth, right? And to me, that's what it feels like. You have all these blocking thoughts in your mental, right? And you have them rooted, but now it's the time to uncover the truth. It's the time to cleanse all of this, let it go, so that the new can come. Because the new, it's already here, right? Everything is already around you. The good things are here. You have all the knowledge you need inside of you, but you are blocking it. But if you change this, then everything is here and ready. And if they change this mindset, if you change this mindset, look, you have the Justice, harmony restored, karma restored, balance restored, accountability, integrity. You're going to be aligned with yourself. You're going to make the right decisions, right? But first you have to leap and to cleanse from these mental fears, because they are not true anyway. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Reframe that logic in your head, right? Miracles are natural, they happen to you. No need to be vigilant and alert all the time. You can relax, you can breathe, you can trust, you can allow, and you can feel as well, right? Empowerment, number 26. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. And so important is exactly the feeling that you can go for, right? To feel empowered so that all these ghosts in your head have no control over you, and that you can receive this divine justice, that you can take the leap that you've been preparing yourself for. We have elevation. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts to the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strengths and knowledge to create light, and I rise above all doubt. And you have release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best, which is about that. So trust, like really trusting with all your heart. That's the key. One last card for those who chose pile number 2. We'll have 3 last cards. We have 3939, soulful success. Your soul's evolution aligns with success. Embrace inner transformation for a fulfilling future across all aspects of life. You have 444, soulmate connection. Be open to meeting someone who resonates with your soul and brings deep love and understanding into your life. And you have 1818, fulfill your purpose. Seek your soul's purpose and fulfill it. Your destiny awaits your action. So there you go. If you chose pile number 2, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm still starting out, so it's always amazing to hear what you think. And I wish you such an amazing week. Lots of love, lots of light, and lots of courage. Bye-bye.